Hello, artists. Paul Cézanne, Vincent van Gogh, Georges Seurat, and Paul Signac were all artists associated with the post-impressionist art movement. However, each had their own unique and distinct style. Today we will be creating a drawing study based on the work of these artists. Art studies are a way of trying out techniques and solving problems before starting on a larger or finished piece of artwork. We will embark on this study to better understand the techniques used by Cézanne, Van Gogh, Seurat, and Signac. You will need your art journal or a sheet of paper, a pencil and eraser, red, yellow, orange, green, brown, and black crayons, and also markers of the same colors. Begin with your paper in a horizontal position, also known as landscape mode. Using a pencil, very lightly sketch the outline of 3 apples. Using a yellow crayon, begin drawing the apple on the far left in the style of Cézanne. You will apply a base coat of color. I was careful to make my marks curve from the stem end to the bottom end of the apples. I used layer upon layer of red, orange, and yellow to create a smooth surface. I used green crayon where I wanted to add dimension and shading. I chose green for this task because green is opposite red on the color wheel. When opposite colors are combined, they form neutrals, which work well for shading. I also used brown and black for the stem. The apple in the middle of the page will be drawn in the style of Van Gogh. Van Gogh applied his paints thickly and with lots of texture. This technique is known as impasto. You can imitate impasto with crayons by pressing firmly and making lots of thick overlapping marks. The remaining apple is devoted to Seurat and Signac and their style of art known as pointillism. They created these images by filling their canvases with dots of paint. I used red, yellow, orange, green, brown, and black markers instead of paint, but you can use paint if you have it available at home and the permission of your parents or another adult. Before adding color, you might want to erase the pencil marks. They will show through the markers and it can be impossible to erase afterwards. Use the markers to fill the last apple with dots and dashes of red, yellow, orange, and green, using green for the shaded areas. The colors do not blend together up close, but if you view your pointillism apple from a distance, the dots will begin to disappear. Remember to use brown and black dots for the stem. I would love to see your artwork, so please send me a photo when you have a chance. I hope you enjoyed this project.